And my channel is called Lose Weight With Me. And I have been on Facebook for TikTok for 2 weeks. So my TikTok is called Lose Weight With Me TOO. And so I am learning. This is my second week. And TikTok be working you. You hear me? But I kind of like it. And I wanted to come on today to just get ready, do my hair, and take my blood pressure, and talk about, that's ER20. I don't know what it means, but I got to do it over. And talk about getting mobile. Those of us who, I know it's just like me. I didn't know what to do when I was in this bed right here for 3 months. I would get up to walk to the door to get my to-go order. But you know what? In the last 2 years, I've not placed a to-go order. I have not placed a to-go order. In the last 3 years, I've not placed a to-go order. Only groceries delivered by Walmart. That's the only thing. And I'm so proud of that. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that. Because they charge you more. And the food isn't satiating. It's fast food. Sometimes I would do Cracker Barrel, though. So it just depends. Good morning, Alaya. How are you? Good morning. So, got my curlers on. I got the curling iron sitting on the bed, and it just smells. Make me feel like it's going to burn my house up. So, I better watch that. I have... excuse me. I was listening to... I'm getting ready to get up. I'm like, why you got to pick me up at 8 o'clock? 8:50 to go to the farmer's market. So my blood pressure is 124/72. I remember when my blood pressure was double digits, like 176 over some or another, for a long time. And I had home care workers, and even, I guess I went to the doctor sometime. Nobody really said nothing. And when I got one particular home care worker, then they started calling my doctor and letting the doctor know that my blood pressure was double digits. And that's when they gave me this blood pressure monitor. So when I take my blood pressure, it goes to the doctor. But I had been exercising also. I'm gonna put my curling iron on this because you don't wanna burn your house up now. And it kind of started me to paying attention, because that's really what this journey is about. And yesterday on my live, I had the pleasure of one of my followers who said she's been following me for a long time. She was awesome, just a beautiful young lady from Alabama. And she doesn't leave the house because she's in pain. So when I tell you that this is my ancient Chinese secret, I'm going to refill these mouthwash bottles. I'll get around to making my own mouthwash one of these days. When I tell you that this mobility journey is no joke. But the thing is, this is the thing. Here's the thing. I just thought I'd squish a little bit since I was doing that. Here's the thing. With our mobility, with our weight loss, if we don't take ownership of that and start working it like a choo-choo train, choo-choo. Come on in and hit the like button, y'all. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. If we don't start working it with intention, I know how I feel. You don't know what to do. I have asked one of my home care workers to come on my YouTube live and tell y'all how I used to act. She'd be mad at me. She'd be getting attitude. One time I just gave her a piece of paper of all the food I wanted her to cook. She was like, I cook more for you than I do at home. I ain't have nothing to say to I ain't have nothing to say to that. I was just all I mean, I don't know what to say. However, when she was like, you gotta exercise or something, but I didn't know how to get up because my knees were hurting. I didn't know how to get up in time to go to the bathroom. So oftentimes I wouldn't make it. You know, honey, I don't feel nothing about none of it. All of it, all the stuff. That's why I tell you to trust your own instinct. Try hi Tyra Noah. This is a weight loss podcast or weight loss in talk little show. Everything it really ain't even about the apple cider. It's about trusting your instinct and understanding the type of journey that you're on. I'm supposed to call. I got one left. I'm supposed to call and make an appointment before it runs out. But oh well. Um, Another thing I noticed that there's a little sensitive spot on the back of my bum, so I think I'm gonna have to put this cream on there. So I'm like, okay, pay attention to that. Because honestly, this is what this, good morning, everybody. If we don't take ownership of what's going on, the doctors can't, they're going to just tell you what your insurance will pay for. So what you got to do is you got to drop, and I'm going to tell you something, it's just that everything is going on so much. You're not comfortable. You're in pain. I got that. But what I have to say to you about that is if we don't take ownership of it, nobody is going to help us. I mean, but what you got to do is you got to communicate to the people that you need help. You got to say, hey, call the church and say, hey, can somebody bring me some food over? It's to help get everybody rowing in your direction. They're not just gonna. Good morning, Jerry Fisher. You can't. Yes, they're gonna be there. Yes, they're gonna be there. But you've got to take a step, and you've got to take a step in the direction of helping you. I don't know. I just like this because I seen Serena Williams with it on. And you know what it also is about the natural hair noble? It's that as I think about it, there was a lady, John Rush's mother. There are a couple of things that I seen her do when I was a little kid. He was an only boy, so he used to play with the boys. But I was a little kid, so sometimes I would, Mama would let us go outside and play, and sometimes we just go knock on her door just to say hi. And she had on the colorful slippers, the colorful um, um, out little dress. So when I got grown, I said, "Give me one of them colorful dresses like Mrs. Dylan Rushmore." And then the other lady, who was she was my mother's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend. She came to my high school reunion, and she came to my high school graduation, and she had blonde hair, and she liked me. So you don't think about that, the people around you when you were a kid that made a difference. But in Africa, every color of the rainbow is in nature. And one of the ways that some of the indigenous people get blonde hair is to stick their head under a cow's urine as a cow is urinating. And when you do that, your hair turns blonde. So, oh, it's not a lot to maintain. I'm scared it's falling out a little bit back here, though. But that's okay. She was going to taper it anyway. But this is one thing I'm telling you. I went. Oh, let me drink this water. I went a year without combing my hair because I didn't feel like it. You probably wouldn't have known that because, of course, I just did something to it, but I didn't really comb it. Oh, yeah, I love that. So, some people say, oh, you're acting like white people. No, we do it all. And I'm gonna tell you what else it does. It makes me feel like I'm dressed. Because my hair is blonde, it has a color. Because my hair is gray, and so, but someone said something about my hair that kind of hurt my feelings the other day, and of course they didn't mean no harm. And because my hair is actually natural, so it doesn't lay like it would. It kind of lays like it would if I had a perm, but not exactly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't forget, I'm still doing a look in the description. You'll see the different comments. Um, I can tell when a person is depressed. Okay, so hey Ricky, hey she on point. So I'm still doing fundraisers because I'm starting Wednesday with my corner to corner. It's a business incubation program that's going to help us scale up. So I am going to be a life coach helping people with weight loss and wellness issues. And so I'm looking forward to that. That's one of the things I'm going through vocational rehabilitation, and Voc Rehab said they saw me volunteering at a high school back to school party, and they were like, Deborah, they called me that Monday and like, we seen your videos, we seen you exercising, you do that, that's what you do. And so, because I'm a resume writer, but they don't think resume writing is lucrative enough for me to do that. And so they were like, well, we're gonna approve you being a life coach. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Okay, so I have been accepted into two business incubation programs, and the biggest expense, the program's like $160, but the biggest expense is transportation to get to the thing in my wheelchair. So right now I've secured $30 a day transport, and then and so I do need a little help with that. And then see if that's not available because they said they didn't know if they was going to be able to take me all the time. Then my wheelchair transport that costs $175, and he said he didn't know if he could take me all the time. It's 10 weeks, and so I mean, with your mobility, you're gonna have to really you gotta give yourself grace, but you gotta move. You gotta start. You gotta ask for help because we are our brother's keepers. And you got to ask for help. And then you got to start. And the word to start is physical therapy. And it struck me because this young lady said she had it, but she kept canceling it because she's in pain. And the thing is, I'm oh my goodness, I understand that. And when she goes, she's in more pain. I understand that. When I was exercising for 2 years, after I exercised, all I could do is just come home and get in the bed for like 4 hours. I'm talking about mental exercise, even doing all of it. My body had gotten out of the use of the habit of exercising. So it was it was just my muscles. It's called recovery. But when I see, this is the thing. We gotta move. And you can't tell somebody who's in pain that they gotta move. That's not human. That's not how you treat a human being. So we gotta treat the pain. And this is the thing. Just like I asked you all to donate and help me with transportation, I was saying to the young lady that we got to find some water physical therapy because that would ease your pain up a little bit. And even if it's not in your city, and even if your insurance doesn't cover it, Does that make sense? We got to. Because nobody is going to come and save you where you are. You're going to have to. I mean, we're going to make a miracle happen. And if we have to get the people from the church, the strong men from the church to come and help pick you up, we're going to have to do that. One of my church members, he said he wasn't going to donate $20 to me because I was too arrogant. And I thought, wow. And so, I guess old school people don't want women to say nothing, child. And I said, that's fine. So, but you can't let stuff like that stop you either. But I was kind of sad yesterday because we had a prom at the Ajax Center, and I had paid $160 for someone to have a dress made for me, and they actually had it made in Africa, and it's a beautiful dress. I just can't fit it. So, and the lady was like, she would have it altered. And then she was like, well, she's going to make you another one. But she didn't tell me that. She could have made it and had it to me by now. But, I just like to look good. I like to be, when I have something to do, I like to make sure I'm appropriate. And so when I can't be appropriate, then I seen this hairstyle. It's like a mushroom hairstyle. I really want to try to duplicate it, but I don't know if I can or not. But I'm going to just do this. Sharing gifts from above when you've been blessed. So I'm telling you, it is not an easy thing in pain and discomfort. It's not. So what we have to do, there's a website or Facebook page called Chronic Pain. So we've got to grab our resources, and we've got to keep reaching out. We've got to. So I'm sharing that with you as I get ready with me to go to the farmer's market. I hope they have some beet juice and everything. One thing I also realized, the last time I went to the beauty school and we left my hair just not combed out, it did so much better. So I'm going to try to not worry about doing too much. I'm going to comb out, I guess, in the back. And so, sharing gifts from above when you've been blessed. Feels like heaven, heaven, when you've been blessed. Pass it on, pass it on. So I got all these requests for some free stuff from TikTok, and I have to do videos about it. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm looking forward to receiving them. Okay. And so I also got a $30 gift card to Target. So I'm going to go to Target. Hi, Candy from California. And use it. I'm going to buy a lunchbox. So I've seen some lunchboxes for like $6 at Target. So I'm going to buy 2 or 3 of them because I keep losing them or they keep spilling out or something like that. So, of course, I might see something else I want to buy instead, but I'm going to Target today. And so, when you've been... Okay, what is up with matcha? Okay, I wanted to ask y'all that. What is up with matcha? When you've been blessed, pass it on. Oh, I bought this. I forgot. Okay. I was looking for the claw comb, but I don't see it. But this is so sleek, extreme firm hold. So, how do you use it? So, okay. Because it was $2.99. Okay. Oh, hey, y'all. Hey. So I'm going to try to use this too a little bit. Because I see the girls using it for their wigs. And so we're going to try little things at a time. I don't know about Stray Kids, baby. I know about Scooby Doo. I don't know what Stray Kids is. But I know Scooby Doo. Is it kind of like Scooby Dooby Doo? But I know about Scooby Dooby Doo, but I don't know about them people y'all talking about. Stray Kids, I don't know about them. And so, but I know Scooby Dooby Doo, Super Friends, them old school. Somebody else said that too. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but baby, it don't bother me because I like Scooby Doo. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so blessed, I tell you. I am so blessed. I'm so fortunate. And I'm very glad that I'm crazy enough to video my testimony, my story, my exercise. I couldn't let shame or fear um, or any of that other stuff get in the way of me reaching out to say, let's exercise, let's move, let's keep going to physical therapy. Now, of course, it may be easier. Okay, so this is what they do. They put this like this right here. Okay, so I'm going to put some holding spray. Now, I'm doing this on my edges. This is why I wanted to lay down, really. So maybe this will lay down a little bit better. I'm going to put a little, I'm going to put a little gel on there, too. If I can find it, y'all know. Y'all know. Okay, we're gonna let it lay down like that. Let it lay down like that. Let me see what that do. My name is DebraAnnMatthews. DebraAnnMatthews. What's your name? Betty Yellick. Okay. So, in a world of me and you, in a world of sea of heaven have nots, I've erased the rising storm. I gotta get some more hair growth oil too. I might get that at the Target with my gift card. And so my friend, she gave me this moisture sealer, so I need more of that. Um, yes, ma'am. We all have major anxiety, baby. That's the one thing that I want to encourage you to know. We're all human beings. We all struggle with the same thing. And what I'm doing, instead of, like, the psychiatrist wants me to take Zoloft, I agreed to take Adderall because I have narcolepsy and I also have ADD. But the answer, hi King Cooper. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. The answer to anxiety is the sun, the moon, the stars, the grass, and the trees. So yesterday, when I came back from the swimming, I didn't I didn't go into my house all day until 7 p.m. because I stayed in the garage. I took me a nap. I had some of my breakfast left over, but I wasn't worried about eating. And then they came and took me to Sam's Club, and I got a hot dog and some chips at Sam's Club. And then I came back out and did a 5-hour live on TikTok. And I stayed out there getting me some sun, some moon, some stars, and some trees and some grass. And then I learned with my wheelchair, my weight loss support group, VAMP. So that's visualization, affirmation, meditation, and prescriptive writing. So I'm sharing this with you. So don't ever get on here and tell me I have major anxiety. I want you to say, I seek peace in my mind. Because the more you say I have anxiety, the more anxious you're going to be. But the more you claim peace and state that, it's great to say, good morning. I have peace and calm in my life. What are you doing and ask me, what are you doing to get peace and calm in your life? I have been doing my weight loss all natural. I have been taking over the first time I took Captivita. This is weight loss support, and it helped me to lose 33 pounds. I want to keep taking it, but I need to buy some more, and I don't have no money to buy none. So, but yes, I have not had surgeries or shots or pills, but I have had coaching and water exercises, and counseling, and physical therapy, and psychiatry care therapy. Well, the psychiatrist, all he did was give you medicine. He was like, "What did you think I was going to do?" I thought, "I don't know. Why you can't talk to me about it? I ain't got to take no pills." And this for me, what I have done is got on YouTube, talked about it. And also I used to go to Celebrate Recovery. And also I have a weight loss support group I attend. And I also interview her on my YouTube channel. And I also interview people who have lost weight in different ways. One lady had 3 weight loss surgeries. And what I'm saying to the young lady who's anxious, because I have a lot of anxiety and procrastination. I still ain't done my taxes. I'm trying to get them done. I can't reach over there and grab the stuff because I have mobility issues. But more than the mobility issues is I have a lot of fear. But I'm working on it. I decided that I can get my taxes done. Because it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me to figure out how to get these things done. So I give myself grace. So I give myself grace. I want you to give yourself grace. Sharing gifts from above. When you've been blessed, feels like heaven. Heaven. But my weight loss surgery, I told my doctor, weight loss surgery is a last resort. And now that they've seen me lose a lot of weight, my ortho is like, "Oh, of course, of course, of course." But all of them was trying to pressure me. But see, baby, you can't pressure me. You can pressure yourself. You can run yourself crazy trying to get me to do something that you want me to do. But I don't be doing that. I be doing what I want to do that makes some goddamn sense, okay? So let me tell you something. My people pick cotton a long time. And it's not the weight loss. It's not the food. I literally didn't even want to eat Thursday because I really wanted a weight loss Friday. But weight and food is about nutrition. It's really not about weight. But that's the type of thing you gotta. That's why I have my shift happens. I want you all to jump into what I did to lose my first 100 pounds. And if you do, you will get the answer to anxiety, the answer to and the understanding about obesity and mobility issues. You'll get that understanding. And with an understanding, when your mind changes, your body changes. Your eating habits change. And I like it when my hair sticks up like back here. Like I want it sticking up. So when you understand that, then you can drink your water. I got 7 bottles of water on that counter. I gotta drink it. I got them sitting up and looking pretty, but I gotta drink it because I gotta stay hydrated. So I have to give myself grace. And my plan is, you gotta make a plan. My plan is sit them out so I remember to drink them. And so that's the plan. That's the thing. That's the stuff. And what I'm saying to you is that, unfortunately, we live in a world of big and strong, in the sea of have and have not. I've survived the raging storm. Oh, I was going to put my side things on because, and I'm not unopposed to taking something that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me, and I'm just saying to me, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to take something that after I get through taking it, gonna make me gain weight again. Sharing gifts from above. When you've been blessed, feels like heaven. Feels like heaven. When you've been blessed, pass it on. Pass it on. Heaven. Can you see finger pop yourself? What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but I'm about to be putting my little side bangs on. You know why I'm laughing? Because it kind of looks crazy, but I like it. I should cut them, but these things cost like $15. And I don't think I'm able to cut these for $15. I want to cut them. I could cut them like halfway. But our sister can't do it. There's a song that says, can you do it? I'm not going to be able to do it. But what you got to do is you got to get your joy back. And I haven't, I just started going back to church now. But I haven't been able to go to church in 5 years. The church was my joy. So what if you don't have it no more because you can't walk enough to get your joy because your body hurt and is in discomfort and you can't sit. I can't sit that long. But I did really good. And so I'm going to start, like once a month, I'm going to go and then I'm going to see what happens. Giving myself grace. When you've been blessed, feels like heaven. Heaven. Make little fun things that you do to yourself. Everybody else might think it's crazy. But you know what? Girl, I don't care. If I like it, let's see. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I think we'll just do this. I think we'll just make us two little pony wonies. And so what I need to do is I need to spray my hair before it falls. And I don't know what I did with the, this is the other thing for me, for my mobility. I have to keep everything that I need within arm's reach. I can reach it sitting right here. And so, which is my thing. And it's taken me a minute to work out of this little habit. But it's just the way that I've been able to cope with my life, with my mobility. And that's why it's so important to just give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. That means to give yourself the support that your mind needs to know that however you needed to make it, it's okay. However you need to get it done so that you can get it done, it's okay. However you need to maneuver it so that you can participate in your life in the way that you want to participate, it's okay. And that's really what I wanted to talk about as I got dressed. I wanted to talk about, oh yeah, I like it, I like it, I like it. And I like it even better if I can find my holding spray. Honey, that white people holding spray, that's it for me. Because it's going to hold you up. Okay, that's the song that say, if you have to reach way down, Jesus will pick you up. That holding spray going to keep you up. I want my hair to stay up. But I don't know where it is. I thought I put it somewhere. But honey, I can't tell you. Because I don't see it. And because I put my we really have to find happiness where we can. And now I'm so happy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. And the 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 fact that mobility, you don't have mobility issues because you're not in pain. You have mobility issues because you have joint issues or other health concerns that retard your ability to move the way that you normally were moving. So it's serious, and my heart understands that. And I'm saying to you, even with that, you've got to find a way to do something to ease the pain. The pain support clinic, water therapy, alternative medicine, all the stuff. And even though we are on disability and we get a little bit of money, not a lot, like I pay for my personal trainer, and when he increased the prices, they were like almost double what I was paying. I don't even have that much in my budget to pay it. And I said, Coach, I can't afford that much, but can I come 1 day a week and I'll just pay the 1 day a week fee? And he said, well, you keep paying what you're paying and you come twice a week like you've been coming. And I really appreciate that. So I'm not telling you that I don't understand. I'm telling you that even with understanding, unless you do something, you're not going to get better. Unless you do something, go get treatment, go get help, go there and go through the pain. You might have to get somebody to rub your body down before you go, or every day make sure you put some kind of joint of ointment. I used to buy all of them, every last one of them that I could afford. I would buy them. I got the tape, put it on my knees or put it on the top of my thighs, or I would ask the ortho doctor to take me up. See, they would never offer any of that, but I would ask them to to take me up. And so you gotta just try to do what you can to help heal your pain. And the more you treat it, that's why it's called treatment, then it will get better. But it won't get better if you just sit there. And I'm not saying you're sitting there. I know you're hurting. But I'm going to tell you something else. Sometimes when I get stressed out, my body can't move. So sometimes I remember having a toothache, but I didn't want to go to a dentist because I don't trust them. But I trust my Harry Dental School. So I would just let my teeth hurt until I could get to my Harry Dental School. So you have to learn about things that's going to help you. That's why I reach out and learn so much. And I don't want you to think I don't understand. But what I'm saying is, if you start with asking your community, your church to help you. I've had people, come over here and help me. I'll say I need help. I didn't have an oven because my house burned down. So I was home for 3 years without an oven, without a washer and dryer. I was renting a washer and dryer, but so when my electric skillet went out, I said, look, my crock pot and my electric skillet went out at the same time. And I text 3 friends and said, I need these things. And I told them how much they cost. Someone came by and brought me $19 to get this electric skillet. Someone went on post and bought me a rice cooker. Hi, Mr. Leandro. And so I wasn't ashamed to ask for help because I didn't have the money and I needed the thing. And so even now, someone came over to help me cut up the vegetables, put the meat in the crock pot, put the food in, all the stuff, and I watched it. So I'm just telling you that, you know, if you don't work it, if you don't work, it's not a fast plan, but a gradual plan. And little by little, you're going to be in pain, even more so. But that's part of it. And that's not human nature for us to run towards pain. We don't do that. I don't do that either. But I find that when I was participating, it made me feel like I could do it. Does that make sense? So I'm going to get dressed now because they're going to be coming to pick me up 8:50, 8:40, 8:35. So it's 8:03. But I just wanted you to know that I'm still doing my fundraisers. So if you can, I put the description in the Cash App and Venmo in the comments. I also put this thing that says I seen this. I seen an advertisement that said, "Would you like to lose 20% of your weight in a year? Try the GLP blah blah blah." And I was like, "Well, I lost 20% of my weight in about a year and a half." I said, "Then I lost 20 more percent." So I want you also to try yourself before you try the thing. If you try yourself, I mean, sometimes you can do things yourself in terms of your weight loss. I asked at the conference, I said, why do we think we need pills, shots, and surgeries to lose weight? And and not to say we don't need it, I'm asking why. And, my colleague said, because we think we can't do it without it. I'm like, oh, thank you, I just did it. And so thank you so much. So God bless. Okay. Peace and hair grease. Okay. I mean, I'm still doing mobility things right here. I'm still doing mobility things. And so, because I'm still over 400 pounds, and I'm still, I don't even go in my beautiful bathroom. I went in this bathroom like twice. I'm excited about that. But I'm just giving myself grace. Okay? So God bless, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye bye. Peace and hair grease. When you've been blessed, pass it on.